I'm Mike Dubois, trustee with the Mastic's Merchant Shirley Community Library. The library is going to be closed for 4 months for various reasons. First and foremost, COVID impacted our schedule, and we had supply chain issues that were directly related to COVID. Long lead items like HVAC equipment, doors, windows, electrical boxes, things of that nature. There were some permitting issues with the project, delays resulting specifically in the Merches branch, whereby the Quonset huts, which were buildings on the premises, were considered to be historic by New York State. And they wanted us to preserve those either by maintaining them at the property or relocating them elsewhere. The buildings themselves were not restorable, they were not movable without damaging the structures themselves. So we were able to convince SHPO, the State Historic Preservation Society, that in fact the buildings were not structurally sound and that they should be demolished. They agreed, and we proceeded with the demolition of those buildings. That impacted us by about 2 to 3 months. Supervisor Ed Romaine and Councilman Dan Panico worked with the library to provide the Herkimer Center nearly on a full-time basis to offer services while our main building is under construction. Those services will include media material, computers, internet access, and programs that we would normally offer at the main library. The residents of our community, when they visit the Mastic Breach Annex as well as the Mauritius Annex for the first time, will see services that we haven't been able to offer in the past. State-of-the-art services, meeting rooms for community groups, far more than we had in the past in the main building. So these annexes will supplement all of the services, all of the programs, all of the activities that we provided out of one building. Will now provide better access at 2 different locations. In addition to the $22.4 million bond funding, as well as the $4 million in reserve funding that the library trustees had agreed to provide toward the construction project, the library is pursuing numerous grant opportunities to help us in areas that are not covered by the funding. Areas such as a park on Neighborhood Road, funds to help us with the sanitary systems at all 3 facilities, and funding that hopefully down the road could be used for the restoration of the Little Red Schoolhouse. The library is pursuing fundings and grants to install environmentally friendly sanitation systems at the 2 annexes in Mastic Beach and Mauritius, as well as the main facility. These systems protect groundwater, specifically in the Mauritius area. It will prevent seepage into the Forge River, thereby protecting the environment, the wildlife, and the surrounding areas. The trustees wish to thank the staff of the library for all of their dedication and hard work, and all of those that are working on the construction project to bring it to fruition. We believe that the community will be impressed with the final result of the 2 annexes and the main building when they are fully complete. The services that we provide, the programs, the infrastructure will be amazing, and it will be beyond your expectations. Again, thank you for waiting. Thank you for your patience.